Brussels, why this Euro week of regions and cities in Brussels is important for you. We are in the process of preparation. We are not communicating with you so frequently, but we have already arrangements, preliminary arrangements with our foreign partners interested in the business. They have their own project. They are also moving because everybody who is in the business understands the business of building materials. Everybody understands that the hub is needed. It has to be created. Just one, there is one question: where, how should it be arranged, etc. How should it be organized? So when we proposed the concept of the hub in the Black Sea basin, it is a very simple issue. When we are talking about construction of seaports, land allocation with different countries should be resolved and agreed. Maybe 5 to 10 years it would take. When we are talking a floating or sea hub, there is no need to solve those issues because we are talking practically about a ship, a vessel. For the second, a construction of a seaport is nothing different from a construction of a sea platform, just shorter distance. In the same way, we shall build up the platform, the trucks will come and pour more and more material, etc. And then this platform, this sea platform will go offshore. No port fees, etc. If you calculate the port fees in the ports, it will completely change the ratio because it takes about 3 to 5% of goods price is made by port fees. Not to talk about transportation, handling, reloading, etc. When a resource platform will go to the sea offshore, it will solve all those problems. That's for the first. For the second, the sulfur extended concrete is now existing, and it is an ideal material for a solar platform, wind fleets, for wave energy production, etc. It is not absorbed, it is not sticking, it is not harming the sea. It is an ideal option. For the second, this platform is combined, is built up as Lego. There is a module, the barges are coming and unloading, etc. It is all executed automatically nowadays. They will just stay less than 20 persons on that platform. We have such technologies today. It is a new world. No population will be disturbed by the noise. No ships will discharge waste on the beach, etc. No pollution. A whole number of issues will be resolved with one project. And the people who understand those problems see the reasonability of this project. And they are ready to participate within their competences, within their powers, etc. So when answering this question, I expect from this week to meet people there in place, to communicate with them, to talk with them on the projects which we already and they already know about. We shall look each to other. Do we want that or no? People have to make business in offline environment, offline communication, not talking only about relations between men and women, but the business is made also. The business is made by people, and money is given by people. Is given not to corporations, not to organizations, but to people, to persons. So this will be a project which will serve to enhance their relations and the ties, and it will serve for the European community, and it will also make better understand how the Ukrainian technologies can better help the European Union in the transformation of their strategy. I believe it will be very interesting. Yes, moreover, we have very many common tasks, not only them, but also it all has to be brought to that level of certification organization. That work has to be done, and that work can be done by Ukrainian scientists. We are talking about receiving grants which will help to certify these materials in Europe, in the world. We are talking about economic models that have to be built up. It's the same for us where they will be produced, but Ukraine has specialists for that. We can organize, we can understand, we understand all these issues. That's why we want just to create this scientific and production complex which will give answers to very hot questions existing today, not just conceptual answers, but with calculations, scientific calculations, estimates, economic and industrial calculations, not only for 5 to 10 next years, but also to them for the future. Why so? Because by now not only construction materials replacement is ongoing, but also energy technologies. You see more and more platforms standing in the sea, not bothering to, and that is kind of a module system. You want to add a wind fleet park? Please come here and put your module near at your convenience. And the future question which will arise in 5 to 10 years is sulfur extended hydrogen sulfide. The production of hydrogen sulfide is very expensive. Producing hydrogen from hydrogen sulfide will cost about $20 per kilogram, but in the nearest 5 to 10 years, I believe